Good morning. You've been out a long time. I didn't take too much, did I? Oh, you poor, sweet thing. Well, I guess since I've already taken a little too much, you wouldn't mind me taking a little bit more, would you? Not that I actually care about your feelings in the slightest. You know, this isn't quite as fun as I'd thought. Without the Countess here, of course, it's dreadfully boring. You know, I thought she'd make a little bit more of a fuss about you. I thought you were a little more interesting, a little more special, but it turns out that you aren't at all. I had this whole plan to bribe the Countess, to toy with her some, to play, just in the vain hope that she could get you back. I wouldn't let her, of course. I would train you long before that. But it would be fun to watch her squirm. But she is either more dense than I recall her to be, a lot more slow, or she doesn't care. I haven't heard a thing from her. I even left my calling card. Pity. I suppose I'm not always the best judge of character. It is what it is. Unfortunately for you, that means that you've gotten a tiny bit too boring for me. I could keep you around, of course, but humans are trifling. You are something to look at there. A pity. But certainly no skin off my nose. Oh, don't scream. It's annoying. I don't particularly care for the noise. And it's not like you can really fight me anyway. I could keep you alive a little bit longer. But what would be the point? No, I'd rather just finish you off. You wouldn't mind, right? If I just have another little taste before I end you. I mean, you're not going to need it anyway. Also, I don't really need your consent, but it's a mite tiny bit polite to ask, isn't it? And after all, I am polite. I'm not polite enough to care that you said no, darling. But it was cute of you to try. Let me just tilt you to one side and unhand them. How dare you? You break into my manor at the dead of night and you take what is mine. After you sent me on a wild goose chase, you dare even think of laying your disgusting hands on them. I could end you right now. I could twist your little head off. I don't care how much older you are than me. I have so much more power. No one would even miss you. Not a soul. You are a thorn in the side of the council, and they would relish in me killing you. But you're too pathetic. You will not step within 100 miles of my manor if you know what is good for you, and if you value your immortal life, you will not breathe in my direction. You will not think about them again. I do not want to hear from you. I do not want to see you. Do you understand? Get out of my sight. I am done. Pet. I am so glad I made it in time. I was so worried that I would not make it. You were so hard to find. How are you, darling? How do you feel? Are you alright? I am so sorry I did not make it here sooner. Oh, Pat. You must have been so scared. I am so sorry that you went through that. I knew it was a trap. I just thought it was for me, not you. I'm so sorry to have left you. I am so sorry, Pet. Oh, shh. I am here now. I will not let her hurt you again. God, I wanted to break that bitch over my knee. Oh, you're shivering. Pat, please, here. Take my cloak, please. Oh, there. Yes, Pat, I'm fine. I was just worried. Do I am more pale than usual, I do suppose. It's kind of obvious. It's nothing. The blood moon. Of course she would bring that up. Yes, but the blood moon does affect me as it does anyone else, but it is not controlling me. I promise you that you are safe here. Well, not that I wish to keep you in this particular spot any longer. Come. Shh. Even if you could, Pet, I would not let you walk. Just rest. You. Pet, you look as pale as I do. You look as pale as I do on a bad day. We need to get you home. We need to get you warm. And we need to get you fixed up. I am so sorry. I should not have let that happen. I have a responsibility to you. I have a responsibility to the people I have employed. But you are so much more than that. I hate her. But the Dowager was right. You are special to me. You know this. But perhaps you do not know how much. It is no secret that I am quite old. I have been around for centuries. I I have seen so many people come and go, and I have not felt this kind of fear, this kind of terror in my life. I thought I wasn't going to make it. You were so hard to find, my friend. Barely found you in time. But I'm grateful that I did, and I'm grateful that she did. I wish that I was here sooner, that you didn't have to suffer. But I'm glad that I made it at all. Not that you need to hear this right now, Pet. Please, darling, just rest. I will get us home. I promise. Good morning, Pet. How are you feeling? You do look better. The doctor had the look at you and they patched you up as best as they could while they were here. You have horrible bite marks. You were missing a lot of blood. But with rest you will recover. Yes, of course, Pet, you can ask me whatever. No, Pet, you will not become a vampire. If that was so easy, then there would be a lot more vampires in the world. It's a bit more of an involved process to say a vampire. And it was not our intent, so... No, you are very human. You will stay very human. I am sorry that you will have to live with those scars. They are so deep. But I promise you, you are as beautiful, as amazing as ever. That's sweet of you, Pat. I will be all right. I need to apologize. No, I need to apologize for involving you in this. It was because you were connected to me, because I love you so dearly that she took you. I brought that mess to you, and further, I didn't protect you from it. I thought that the red herring that she had me chasing, that it was a trap set for me. That is why I did not take you. I didn't want you to get involved, and yet by leaving you here unprotected, I handed you over to her, and for that, I am so terribly sorry. I am so dreadfully sorry. That won't happen again. I will need to make preparations, but I promise you, it will not happen again. I will be there to protect you, to guard you, to safekeep you. Yes, Pet? Are you sure? If you're well enough, then of course. You were so brave, Pet. Thank you. Thank you so much for being you, for being the person I love, for being here, for holding on, for staying strong, for giving me the time to come get you, to bring you home. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. I don't know how I managed before I had you. I don't want to imagine. But really, Pet, you should be resting. You are safe. And I am here. I will protect you, I promise. Yes. I will stay with you. I will stay here until you wake again. Now please rest.